Picture a world cloaked in perpetual twilight. The sky is a canvas of muted greys and purples, casting an eerie glow over a barren landscape. The horizon stretches endlessly, whispering tales of ancient times. Torrential rain lashes the earth, an unrelenting deluge lasting for millennia. The heavens open up, releasing a cascade of water that drowns the land, turning fields into swamps and forests into sodden wastelands. Lightning splits the sky, illuminating the relentless downpour in brief, blinding flashes. Rivers swell into raging torrents, carving deep scars across the landscape. Once gentle streams transform into powerful forces of nature, their waters churning and frothing as they break free from their banks, reshaping the terrain with unstoppable force. This is Earth 234 million years ago, gripped by the Carnian pluvial episode, a climate catastrophe so profound it reshaped the planet forever. The skies are perpetually stormy, the land constantly battered by the elements, creating a world in turmoil. The supercontinent Pangaea, a vast expanse of landmass, bakes under an unforgiving sun. The heat is relentless, scorching the earth and leaving it cracked and parched. The sun's rays beat down mercilessly, turning the land into a barren wasteland. Arid deserts stretch as far as the eye can see. The landscape is a sea of sand dunes, their golden peaks shimmering in the heat. The air is dry and still, the silence broken only by the occasional gust of wind that stirs the sand into swirling eddies. Life clings on, resilient yet vulnerable. Small, hardy plants dot the landscape, their roots digging deep into the parched earth in search of water. These tenacious survivors are a testament to the resilience of life, even in the harshest of environments. This is a world on the brink of transformation, poised at the precipice of a dramatic upheaval that will determine the course of evolution for millions of years to come. The storm clouds gather dark and foreboding, signaling the imminent arrival of a cataclysmic event. The air is heavy with moisture, thick with the scent of petrichor. The ground is damp, the earth soaked through from the constant rain. The forest is shrouded in mist, the trees standing like silent sentinels in the fog. The very air seems to crackle with anticipation. The atmosphere is charged, the tension palpable as the storm brews overhead. Lightning dances across the sky, a prelude to the chaos that is about to unfold. Unbeknownst to the creatures inhabiting this ancient earth, deep within the planet's fiery heart, a cataclysmic force is about to be unleashed. Magma bubbles and churns beneath the surface, the Earth's crust straining under the pressure. A force that will shatter the existing order and birth a new era. Volcanic eruptions will spew ash and lava, transforming the landscape in an instant. New land will be formed, and the world as it was known will be irrevocably changed, setting the stage for the next chapter in Earth's history. Deep beneath the Earth's crust, molten rock churns and bubbles. This molten rock, known as magma, is a seething cauldron of heat and pressure, constantly in motion, driven by the immense forces within the Earth. It is a reminder of the dynamic and ever-changing nature of our planet, a force that has shaped the Earth's surface for billions of years. Along the edges of what we now call Europe and Asia, a series of volcanoes stir from their slumber. These ancient giants, which have lain dormant for centuries, are now awakening, their once quiet peaks now rumbling with the promise of impending eruptions. The landscape is dotted with these formidable structures, each one a testament to the Earth's fiery past and its potential for future upheaval. With a deafening roar they erupt, spewing forth rivers of molten lava and colossal plumes of ash that blot out the sun. The sky darkens as ash clouds spread, creating an eerie twilight in the middle of the day. The ground is scorched by the relentless flow of lava, transforming the landscape into a hellish scene of fire and destruction. The power of these eruptions is both awe-inspiring and terrifying, a stark reminder of the Earth's raw and untamed energy. The very ground trembles beneath a furious barrage of volcanic activity. The Earth shakes violently, as if in agony, under the immense pressure of the erupting magma. Buildings crumble, and the ground splits open, creating fissures that swallow everything in their path. The sheer force of the eruptions is enough to alter the landscape permanently, leaving behind a scarred and transformed terrain. This is no ordinary volcanic event. The scale and intensity of these eruptions are unlike anything seen in recent history. They are a cataclysmic display of nature's power, capable of reshaping entire regions and affecting the global climate. The sight of multiple volcanoes erupting simultaneously is both mesmerizing and horrifying, a spectacle of destruction on an unimaginable scale. These eruptions, known as the Rangelia Large Igneous Province eruptions, are different. They are part of a series of massive volcanic events that occurred over millions of years, creating vast deposits of igneous rock. These eruptions were not just isolated incidents, but part of a prolonged period of intense volcanic activity that had far-reaching effects on the Earth's environment and climate. They are colossal, unrelenting, and they will continue to erupt for millions of years. The Rangelia eruptions were characterized by their sheer volume and duration, releasing vast quantities of lava and volcanic gases into the atmosphere. This prolonged volcanic activity had a profound impact on the Earth's climate, contributing to periods of global warming and mass extinctions. The sheer scale of these eruptions is difficult to fathom. Imagine entire regions covered in lava flows, mountains being formed from the accumulation of volcanic material, and the atmosphere being filled with ash and gases. The Rangelia eruptions were among the largest volcanic events in Earth's history, leaving behind a legacy that can still be seen in the geological record today. Imagine entire mountain ranges being born from fire and fury. The Rangelia eruptions contributed to the formation of new land masses and mountain ranges, reshaping the Earth's surface in dramatic ways. These volcanic events were not just destructive but also creative, giving rise to new geological features and landscapes. These eruptions unleash a deadly cocktail into the atmosphere. The volcanic gases released during these eruptions, including sulfur dioxide and carbon dioxide, had significant effects on the Earth's climate. Sulfur dioxide can lead to the formation of acid rain and contribute to short-term cooling, while carbon dioxide is a potent greenhouse gas that can cause long-term warming. Ash rains down, choking the land and turning the skies a hazy grey. The ash from these eruptions can cover vast areas, burying landscapes under a thick layer of volcanic material. This ash can have devastating effects on agriculture, water supplies and human health, creating a harsh and inhospitable environment. But it is the invisible killer, carbon dioxide, that will have the most profound effect on the planet. The massive amounts of carbon dioxide released during the Rangelia eruptions contributed to significant changes in the Earth's climate, leading to periods of global warming and environmental stress. Gigatons of this greenhouse gas are pumped into the atmosphere, upsetting the delicate balance of Earth's climate system. The increase in atmospheric carbon dioxide levels can lead to a greenhouse effect, trapping heat and causing global temperatures to rise. This can result in a range of environmental impacts, including changes in weather patterns, melting of polar ice, and rising sea levels. The legacy of the Rangelia eruptions is a stark reminder of the powerful and lasting effects that volcanic activity can have on our planet. The surge in atmospheric carbon dioxide brings swift and severe consequences. The lush forests and vibrant ecosystems that once flourished are now under threat. The balance of nature is disrupted, and the delicate interplay between flora and fauna is thrown into chaos. A global warming effect takes hold, trapping heat and driving up temperatures. The once fertile lands begin to wither under the relentless sun. Heat waves become more frequent and intense, scorching the earth and making it inhospitable for many species. The already arid climate becomes even more extreme, pushing many life forms to the brink. Plants that once thrived in these regions struggle to survive, and animals are forced to migrate in search of more hospitable environments. The very fabric of life is strained to its limits. But it is the effect on the water cycle that will truly transform the planet. Increased temperatures cause more water to evaporate from the surface, feeding into a cycle of ever-increasing moisture in the atmosphere. This shift in the water cycle has far-reaching consequences for every corner of the globe. Warmer temperatures lead to increased evaporation from the oceans. The vast bodies of water release more and more vapor into the air, creating a thick blanket of humidity that envelops the planet. This process accelerates, feeding into a feedback loop that intensifies the effects of global warming. The atmosphere, now supercharged with moisture, becomes saturated. The skies, once clear and blue, are now filled with dark, ominous clouds. These clouds gather and grow, heavy with the weight of the water they carry, ready to unleash their fury upon the earth. The skies darken as storm clouds gather, heavy with the promise of rain. The air is thick with anticipation, and the world below braces for the impending deluge. The once predictable weather patterns are now a thing of the past, replaced by a new, more volatile climate. And then it begins, not a gentle rain, but a torrential downpour that will last for 2 million years. The rain falls with an intensity never before seen, reshaping the landscape with its relentless force. Rivers swell, lakes overflow, and the ground is saturated beyond capacity. The relentless rain transforms the Earth's surface. Hillsides give way to mudslides, and valleys are carved by the rushing waters. The natural world is reshaped in a matter of moments as the deluge continues unabated. Dry riverbeds become raging torrents. The once dry and cracked earth is now a churning mass of water carrying debris and reshaping the land as it flows. The power of the water is both awe-inspiring and terrifying, a reminder of nature's unstoppable force. Deserts, once parched and barren, are inundated with water. The transformation is dramatic as the dry sands give way to new life. Plants begin to sprout, and the once desolate landscape is filled with the sounds of water and the promise of renewal. Lakes swell to become inland seas. The rising water levels create new habitats and alter the geography of the land. What were once small bodies of water are now vast expanses, teeming with life and potential. The planet is engulfed in a watery embrace, a stark contrast to the arid world that existed just a few millennia before. The transformation is complete, and the Earth is forever changed by the relentless power of water. The cycle of life continues, adapting and evolving in the face of these new challenges. From this watery chaos, life finds a way to thrive. The deluge brings new opportunities for those who can adapt to the changing environment. Plants, fueled by increased carbon dioxide and abundant water, flourish like never before. Forests spread across the land, their canopies teeming with diverse life forms. The earth is painted green, showcasing the resilience and adaptability of nature. In this newly verdant world, ecosystems diversify at an astonishing rate, creating a rich tapestry of life. Invertebrates thrive in the warm, humid conditions, adding to the biodiversity. Amphibians, no longer limited by scarce fresh water, evolve and diversify rapidly. The seeds of a new era are sown, heralding a time of growth and change. The Carnian pluvial episode, despite its cataclysmic nature, marks a pivotal turning point in Earth's history. It is a time of great upheaval, but also a time of immense opportunity for life to adapt and thrive. As the rain continues to fall, a new group of animals begins to emerge, destined to rule the planet: the dinosaurs.